Yes, guys, you're not dreaming. I'm actually back, and with something new. Well, not something new, but something old. I would also like to say congrats to this guy for 10 subs. But anyways, I wanted to finally analyze both Episode 2 and Episode 3 of Project Magma. It's no surprise I take yet another long-ass break again. But listen, I have my personal reasons. Plus, I have a life outside of analyzing. But now that I'm back, and so is Project Magma, I can finally come back to YouTube again. This video is probably gonna be maybe around 5 minutes or so let's get into the video. The episode starts off with showdown from Episode 1 and the POV Power Man. But the showdown is communicating with someone, maybe the Chief Power Man. But then, he looks at us. But we turn around to see the Magmas having the worst hiding spots in existence brew. Like, come on. But the Magmas start walking to us. And we turn around back to showdown, but the Magma starts running and punches us like he's Markiplier. And we get freaking knocked like 10 inches away from where we were. Like, how strong are these Magmas now? Their buff was insane. But we finally get up from getting a concussion from a punch and see that they took down Showdown. Get it? Showdown? Anyways, the Magma jumps on him and tries to knock Showdown out, but Showdown is too Sigma for another beating, so he pushes the Magma off him by doing a freaking flip off the ground. Then a Magma does the hardest punch ever, but misses cause Showdown dodged it. Bro, imagine if that actually connected brew. Showdown would have been shut down. But anyways, Showdown literally does a whole choke slam on the Magma and shuts the Magma down by pressing the button. Showdown in these remakes brew. No way he was this up. Then, a whole police Magma comes out of nowhere and appears behind us trying to scare us. But the Sigma Dark Power Man comes out of nowhere and slices him. And of course, the police Magma shoots him, but it does literally nothing. Dark Power Man is just a Sigma for this. Then Dark Power Man literally just makes the Magma shoot himself. But the thing is, someone in the comments actually pointed out that there is a tear showing on the police Magma. As you can see, they are right. The police Magma actually did shed a tear. Makes me wonder, what if these Magmas were actually humans before? I mean, the large Magmas from the old episode 25 did actually have feelings, but I'm pretty sure that will be changed. But anyways, the Dark Power Man tells us something, and I think he tells us to put on the thing we'll see in a second. So we put on some type of night vision eye and we change vision effects. I don't know what this new type of vision does, but I hope we get to see this Power Man again soon to see what this new eye does. Anyway, the Dark Power Man teleports away to the place in Episode 3, and that's where the episode ends. I'm still questioning why the Magma cried when being shot like he gained his consciousness form his human self. Cause I'm thinking that most of these Magmas were part of an experiment gone wrong. And also, this Magma actually did bleed. Which could mean they are humans but with robot parts. Which could mean my theory is right about the police Magma gaining his consciousness back. But who knows why we saw a tear on him. But I'm also wondering what that new eye vision will do. Maybe it will boost the range of our vision or something. There's not many things it could do, but we could be surprised if what it could do. But anyways, on to Episode 3 of Project Magma. Project Magma 3 starts off with some Power Man with Dark Power Man just chilling. Then all of a sudden, a helicopter crashes onto the ground. Then we see this large Magmas who thinks he's actually him and stands like he's the main character. We look at Dark Power Man for like 2 seconds and then the large Magma is literally 5 inches away from our location brew. Even the large Magmas are fast as hell. Then Dark Power Man throws his knife at the large like the Giga Chad he is. It hits but doesn't do shit. The large Magma really took off that knife like it was some dirt or something. Then this blue roars at us acting like he trying to scare us like that police Magma from Episode 2. But a large Power Man throws a rock with a happy face on it at his button and the large Magma literally self-destructs. What the fuck? No way these guys can self-destruct now. The Magma's buff is unbeatable brew. How many more things did Project Mod add to their buff brew? They got buffed strength, buffed speed, and even a self-destruction mode. Anyways, we look back at the large power man for a few seconds, but he tells us to look back. And of course, we got the whole Magma Armada Team Brew. This episode is just crazy. Then Dark Power Man starts to walk to the magmas as cold as he can be, and we look at the other Power Man that says in the captions, "Another day, another battle." At this point, that basically describes the whole series as a whole. Then we get this movie battle startup scene while the Power Man are about to fight all the magmas there. I would actually want to see a continuation of the battle, not gonna lie. But the POV changes. Man, I actually wanted to see the battle, but the episode had to be shortened to fit the time frame of the old episode 3, so it makes sense it ended here. Now we switch to a remake of the science scene, and the scientists are talking about getting new weapons and upgrades for the Power Man. And the other scientist says, who's gonna test them? And I know damn well the person who acted like he was him is Showdown. He just has the same personality. I'm thinking that Showdown was the first actual Power Man to ever get upgrades in the series, which makes sense figured in the old episodes. Showdown was the first to have a jetpack and new gear. Then a new type of scientist with Juggernaut's arm comes in and says in the captions, he's ready, which we all know that he's talking about the new and improved Titan Power Man. I can't wait to see his updated model brew. But that's the ending of the episode. I'm waiting for the next episode with Tronic in it. Tronic is gonna cook everyone in the OHC. Also, the new Blaster Man models are gonna look so peak, I swear. I'm just thinking of the remade version of episode 8 and 10. Brew Season 2 will look so cinematic. I'm really hoping this series will be amazing. The next few episodes after this will be bombing for everyone. I'm glad I'm back from my vacation, and I'll probably be analyzing other stuff related to Project Maud or Project Magma. Like there's this new series called Agent War that I might analyze while waiting for episode 4. Or I might analyze season 1 of Project Magma Wars, since that's finally out. But basically, I'm not just gonna be analyzing the main series anymore, I'll be analyzing other stuff too, so be ready for my other analysis. And of course, if there are any leaks for Project Magma episode 4, I'll be ready. Officially out.